here we are. I don't have a very good way to set up my phone. Of course, there's a fly. Got it. First try, dude. I don't have a very good way to set up my phone because the mount I bought isn't quite. It's just not quite what I think I need, and I only have one shot to mount it. So I don't want to mess it up and be out like 30 bucks. So yeah. Hello. My name is. This is really weird. My name is Ben. I am 25 years old. I've been training since 2019. It's 2025 right now, obviously. And basically got done with basketball in high school, and I wanted to start working out. Didn't remember my watch. It's unfortunate. Whatever. And I really enjoy bodybuilding and the monotony, I guess you can call it. The slow process and the slow pace of trying to get better every day. And you're probably going to see this is a lot like a Sam Solik style video, which I was very like inspired by that, because not only is Sam like funny and strong and looks sick, he's also just very like authentic in himself. So that's kind of what I want this like channel to be. I've never recorded in the gym, so that's going to be something I got to get over. I won't record a bunch, just wherever. I don't know how much I'll even talk. I do have this mic, obviously. But I also want this to kind of be like, this channel to be kind of be like a accountability / video diary to myself, like with my training, my diet, my goals, stuff like that, and things of that nature. I also want this to be a faith-based channel, because I am Christian. I've been Christian all my life. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. So I would like to also incorporate that any way that I can. Sorry, I just ate, so I didn't realize how much I was going to burp after I started talking. Yeah, I redid my macros, calories today. Today's Monday. I'm sure I'll probably try and post this the same day. I'll probably try and post the same day that I record, just to, get stuff out there. I will attempt to upload almost every day. I don't train every day. I train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I might throw in a Friday, maybe an arm day on Friday or something. But I'm very into the going to failure sort of low intensity. I usually work out like an hour and 15, but I try and like go heavy, stimulate a new weight on my muscles, and go until my muscles can't with good form, and basically not leave any gas in the tank. Because that's where I feel like muscle is really grown, is whenever, like your reps start slowing down, they get a lot harder, you start straining a little bit extra, you feel the burn, all that stuff. And when muscle is, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I'll figure out the mounting situation so it's not this like this all the time. What was I even saying? yeah, basically, whenever you reach the point of failure is when a muscle starts to grow. So why would you stop? At a certain point, you do have to stop because you don't want to hurt yourself or tear something. But if muscle's being broken down and you can push an extra 1, 2, 3 reps, how much more muscle growth are you getting? And by me doing that, I feel like I have, made the most progress I ever have. I only started tracking my calories like a year or two ago, probably 2 years ago. Um, I am a little bulked right now. Uh, in March, I started a bulk and I was 211 point something. And this morning I am 227.2. So I've gained about 16 pounds in 19 weeks, which isn't bad at all. I was going for about a half pound to a pound a week. So I think this is going to be, I'm going to start on like a mini cut. I don't even know how to mini cut. That's just like trying to, trim up a little bit. Um, like getting steps in every day, stuff like that, that I was kind of like slacking on, maybe going on runs on my non-training days. Uh, and then starting a bigger, more like a bigger bulk where I can track more of my calories. Uh, I also would like to try and compete one day. I know that you guys are going to see in a second, but I am 6'3", so that's kind of not ideal for bodybuilding. But I believe that if you put your mind to something with the proper amount of hard work and dedication, you can get there. And if you have the right knowledge, the right tools, you know what you're doing, all that, whatever it is, you can get there. So I have to burp again. Never mind, I don't. So yeah, I want to try and be a natural pro bodybuilder one day. That'd probably be a couple years down the line because I'm definitely not there now. But I think I can get there if I really like dedicate and take this seriously, not stay lean for too long, and bulk up. I know it doesn't do as good on views if you're not lean and like shredded, but I don't really care. This isn't really for views, like I was saying earlier. I kind of just want to see where this goes. This has kind of been like, I guess, kind of like a dream of mine, just to train, be myself. I don't know, have that outlet. I'd also like to do a Bible verse of the day. So the one that I'm turning, so I want to make sure my phone doesn't fall again because that'd be really awkward. There's a car there. There's other cars on the road. How about that? So I'm gonna be turning again here in a second. This is gonna be really like, it's not tacky. It's the Bible, but a verse that everyone knows. Philippians 4:13. Um, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And that's something here recently that I guess like just this past weekend, a lot of stuff's happened. So just like the emphasis is on the all. If you have a dream in your mind that you want to achieve and try, and if you believe God has put that dream in your heart, you're trying to follow his will, no matter how um, vast, broad, extravagant the dream is, um, I believe he will take you there. Personally, that's my personal opinion. But you also have to be willing to put in the work. One, um, be willing to hear his voice and do what he says do. Whenever he says jump, you got to jump. You know, wherever he says to move, you got to move. So, and you also have to step out in faith and trust him and be bold, because he's trying to take you somewhere that you might not be able to see right now. So, you know, that's kind of my 2 cents. Um, yeah, I guess like the scheduling for these videos will be like, you know, today I'm hitting chest with my dad. He's getting back into the gym. He's actually one that got me into the gym. He's been training for over a decade, I believe. Maybe a decade. I think like a decade, or maybe 9 or 10 years. Um, but he had a total knee replacement about 3 weeks ago, so he's not been, you know, in the gym moving around at all. Oh, he's actually been walking a lot better the past couple of days that I've seen him, so that's exciting. So we're gonna be working out together. I don't know if he'll have a mic. I have I have a second mic. That's not even the case for it. Where's the case for it? The case for it's right here in my hand. I have a second mic for him. I don't know if he'll wear it or not. I don't really know how much talking we'll do, how much talking I'll record, because we might be talking about like personal stuff, whatever. Because that's really a time that me and my dad, like, regardless of the training, that's really a time that me and my dad get to just talk and spend quality time together. So today's gonna be chest with like chest and try with dad, obviously. Almost all these days will be with my dad. Chest and try Monday. Tuesday we'll do back and by. Wednesday I'll do fasted cardio and probably just like a talk like this. I might do like fasted cardio and calves, just because I need my calves to get bigger. So increasing that frequency I think will be pretty good. Thursday will be shoulders and arms. So I hit my arms twice a week. I don't really like hitting muscle groups twice a week. I don't feel like it's necessary if you hit them with the right um, amount of intensity. I don't feel like it's terribly necessary to hit chest twice a week or back twice a week. I can do 2 sets of failure on a pull down, 2 sets of failure on a row, 2 sets of failure on a pullover, and I am gassed for days. Like I can't, I won't, if I did like push pull legs like I did for a long time, if I did a Tuesday pull day with that setup and then try to go Friday, I wouldn't be able to hit the same weights that I did. So I don't see a point in doing it personally. So Thursday, shoulder arms. Friday, probably another fasted cardio or something. I might go on a run Friday. Maybe I might go on a run Wednesday and Friday. Who knows? Then Saturday will be a leg day, and Sunday probably still need to do cardio and steps. So there's that. Yeah, I don't take pre workout. I don't take caffeine at all. Yeah, I'm better than you. No, I'm not. I just don't like feeling like I have to do something to have a good workout. I don't listen to music either. I don't like the thought of feeling like I have to have a pre workout to have a good lift, or I have to have music to have a good lift. So that's just something personally. So I drank my shake this morning. I had my pre workout meal. I got my gallon jug of water. It's very full. I'm gonna have to get on that. I'm about 5 minutes out from the gym, so we are going to next time will probably be me at a top set on a incline press, unless my dad wants to do something different. So let's go to work.
Okay, well, I guess that mic wasn't as charged as I thought it was.
So we're at a plate and a quarter here. Don't think this is gonna be my top set, but we will take her for a spin. That wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad. All right. The last set was a plate and a quarter, and it was heavy. Well, now it's a dime. Now it's a dime. It was a plate and a quarter, and it was heavy, but I had a couple more reps, so we got a plate and a quarter and a dime. My dad and I talk in. We don't talk in numbers. We talk in plates. So I'm gonna go for 6.
Good. Good. Nice.
Just go one more.
Go. 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 I didn't know you was quitting. I thought you were finished when I said good job.
It stopped. It stopped. That was decent. That's pretty decent. I'm happy with that. Let's try to go for the extra one. Got a little greedy. I didn't go heavy enough. It's this flat press. It's weird. They don't have the weight on there, but they have a weight like on a table. And I'm finally at the blue. It goes red for 6, white for 6, and blue for 6. So I haven't really progressed on incline, but I progressed on this machine, which is funny. Weight I'm at is 235. It's not at all low. I can flat press. I cannot flat press that much. It's a little ugly, but I like this machine because you can't really see it, but it has a little foot pedal. I can help myself. So I can squeeze a couple extra ones out. So one of the things I like to do is On my compounds, I like to go heavy and fail in the 6 to 8 rep range and get stronger and progress on those movements. But on accessories, I prefer to go for the time under tension approach, not necessarily going for a heavy set of 6. Um, this is more where the pump comes in, I guess you could say that. Which is why I don't usually track the weight I'm doing on this, and I should, but I just don't. So I'm gonna do 2 seconds, 2 second squeeze, 2 seconds back. You're like a 1 second pause, just so I'm not bouncing, using momentum. So I'm actually using my chest to. I'm actually using my chest to move the weight, and not the wrong muscle move the weight. Still, after all that I said, I still failed at the 8 range. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna go down a little bit. Didn't quite squeeze the way I wanted to. Well, still got a squeeze out of it. I want a little more reps out of it. And I've used up more gas, so I can't hit that same weight for that same amount of reps again, and the same amount of time under tension. So let's see how this goes. Oh, getting into this side of my chest. I usually feel it up here. It's getting into this side of my chest, which is crazy. It's really weird. I don't know how well you'll be able to see me. Oh, that might be a little bit. I don't have my tripod today. I thought I had it, but so just basic tricep push down. I kind of like a wider grip because I can get a better squeeze on it. I don't think this will be my top set though. I think this will just be a warm up set. Yeah, that's not nearly heavy enough than what I need. So I'm gonna go up a little bit, but also make sure I do full clean reps. I don't want to cheat myself on triceps after I've worked so hard on chest. Don't want to short myself on my accessory, very needed accessory. So my father has gone up to cardio, so I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to get a little more comfortable talking to the microphone, talking to myself. A little more of my personality. I'm also going to actually, I'm actually going to swap bars real quick. So one that's a little wider. Hopefully the mic doesn't cut out. I don't know how this thing works. I like having a wide grip because when like another grip has the balls on the end and it has my arms about like this. I don't know why. I just like having my arms about shoulder width, a little outside of shoulder width, personally. And I think here's another. I think I like a lot bigger bar because I can do some more weight. Doing more weight is fun. So we're gonna see how the stack feels. I don't know if my triceps are even pumped, but it'll be something. I kind of want to see how they look. I'm gonna drop down. Try and get a pump. I'm gonna drop down like half. Get a lot better pump. That feels pretty good. So breath a little bit. Push pretty hard on that. Oh, really get a squeeze on this. Oh. Okay, well, I think that's enough on that, honestly. I might do one more. I'm gonna sit and think about it for a minute. Just got done with my cardio. Did an hour of just low impact treadmill, trying to get my steps in. I'm not gonna be doing a ton of really not a lot going on today. So I usually have a watch. I have a Garmin that I wear, and I usually use that to check my to track my steps, not check my steps. Track my steps, make sure I'm close to my goal, which I kind of slacked on the last couple of weeks. The goal is kind of to eat what I'm eating right now. It's about 3,200 calories, and go for 10,000 steps a day, maybe 12, and maybe Sunday too. I'm not entirely sure, but did that. Stretched for a minute because I want to make sure I'm loosened up. What do you mean by that? And I was looking back through the videos, and I wasn't talking loud enough, which it's my first time ever talking to a camera. Angles were kind of bad because I forgot my tripod. I thought I always leave it in my gym bag. I guess I think I have it on my kitchen table, which is part of life, I guess. And third, the mic messed up a couple times. It kind of like peaked and popped a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. But sometimes it didn't, so I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. I don't know if it's the process of me like taking it off a whole bunch, turning it off and on. If I just need to leave it on, because I didn't charge them. This is my first time ever using them. I haven't charged them yet, so I didn't know how much battery they had. That's why I was turning them on and off. So I'll charge them, and I'll probably just leave it on the whole time, and just stop and start recording all that. And I turned up the volume during this video because it has 3 volume knobs. I had it on 2, so I put it on 3 just to see how it does. Yeah, so the way I like to pick my movements is one based off my goals, what I want out of that said movement, and two, what I find fun. If I don't enjoy a movement, it's if I don't enjoy a movement, I'm not going to do it. If I don't enjoy a machine, I'm not going to do it. I mean, the gym is fun. Gym's fun. I take it seriously, but it is fun. So the incline press, they have a hammer strength plate loaded incline press that I like a lot. But it's funny, the guy who owns the gym was on it, so we couldn't use that. So we went to incline Smith. That's kind of I enjoy incline Smith too. Don't get me wrong. Um, I just don't know how much weight I can do on it. So uh, it was a heavy compound to start. I videoed that one set with the plate and a quarter because I thought I could go up, but I didn't want to not video the top set. So my philosophy is basically like get warm, get used to the movement, get used to the weight, hit a weight I haven't done before, and push myself to failure. So I did the 6 on um, incline Smith, really trying to flex my chest and use the right muscles. I saw a video of Samson Dowda talking to, that's how you say his name, talking to Sam about his working out, and just like talking about how when you get very heavy, it's a very viral clip. You've probably seen it. Whenever you get very heavy, you want to make sure you're using the muscle that you want to use for that movement. Like, I don't want to get really heavy on an incline press and use my shoulder to press it. This is an incline chest movement, an upper chest movement. So I want to flex my upper chest as I'm going up, which I've been able to do and maintain my weight. So I guess I was doing that the whole time and just wanted to. I didn't think I was. I wasn't like consciously. I was thinking about squeezing, but I wasn't thinking of pressing through my chest. Just making sure my chest was activated as on my pressing movements. If that makes sense. So went to a plate, quarter and a dime, 45, 25, 10 on each side, and I got 6, no help, which was really cool. But I felt like I had one more, and I didn't want to just be like, oh, I got 6, and I'll rack it. Um, so that's why I tried to press for one more. I got about a half a rep, and it stopped moving, so I racked it. Um, and then once I've done that movement and that weight, I can't do that again, and I can't go up from there because at that point I've used a lot of gas. So I typically move to another movement. I like that. It's kind of weird. It moves as you press, which is a bit odd, but I like it because it has the assist pedal. So as I'm getting closer and closer to failure and I'm squeezing my chest, I, I get about halfway up and I can put my foot on it and keep the weight on the muscle, almost be a self spotter and just push past failure, push past technical failure. I can keep my form, not have to compromise my form to get the weight up. I can get about halfway up, keep good form, keep squeezing my chest, keep squeezing the snot out of my chest, put my foot up and just press down just a little bit. I'm not trying to just slam the weight up. Just help me finish the rep. So I did 2 of those. I got to a new weight on that machine. I think I only got about 5. I don't remember exactly. Then we went to flies. I like my accessories being time under tension. I think I said all this and a lot of this in the video, but I mean, who cares? A lot of my accessories not necessarily being that heavy 6 to 8 rep range. Most of the time I want to fail at 10, but I hadn't been tracking my weight very well on those on the flies. So well, I saw that coming, and I didn't know if it was actually going to happen or not. So unfortunate. Um, Is it still on? I think it's still on. Hope it's still on. So that's why I did those 2 sets with just time under tension, 2-second squeeze, 2 second squeeze at the top, 2-second rep. because yes, being strong builds muscle, but also time under tension builds muscle. There's a lot of ways to build muscle. Um, it's not rocket science. If you get in, go hard, and you're focused, you have a goal. You go hard, you're focused. You hit a new weight, you push yourself. You'll grow muscle. You'll get stronger, and you'll look the way you want to, I guess. Except you never will because, unfortunately, it's kind of just part of life. Part of the gym is thinking you'll be satisfied at this, and you get to it, and you're like, kind of want a little bit more. So then we moved over to triceps. I like doing one movement for triceps. I don't want to fry my triceps. And I like doing a compound. So that one's kind of tricky because the stacks we typically use have 3 or 4 pulleys on them, so it's a lot easier to press. So I can load up a lot more weight, and that big bar where I can get my hands a little wider, I can get a lot better squeeze on my tricep. I can just load up a bunch more weight and do more reps on that. There are other stacks that have less pulleys, which is more resistance because it doesn't help you as much when it comes to moving the stack. So I probably need to swap over to one of those stacks because it'll be harder for me to press and whatnot. So did all those, did my cardio. Plan for now is I'm gonna go home, use the bathroom, use the restroom because probably shouldn't even said that, but it's there now, so whatever. Because every time, somehow my gym knows it. Somehow my gym knows every time that I have to pee, it's closed for cleaning. So anytime I go during the day, that usually happens, which I guess makes sense. I guess they try and strategically clean like before the busy time, which that makes sense. But it's just unfortunate, man. It's kind of why I left because I had to pee. So, gonna shower. I might shower. I don't know. Probably shower because I feel a little bit gross. I wore pants because it was raining, and I hate getting rain water on my like on my head and on my legs. Like if I wear shorts outside and it's raining, I just don't like it. I don't like the feeling. So I'm a little sweatier than usual. And then the meal, which I don't think I'm going to video it, is going to be a tuna sandwich. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. It's very anabolic. Sourdough bread, 2 slices of sourdough bread, 2 of the hot buffalo tuna packets. Stay with me. And 1 serving of avocado oil mayo. Yeah. Love it. I've eaten one every day for quite a while now. I guess ever since I've been bulking. Yeah, ever since I've been bulking. No, even cutting, yeah. So it's about 500 calories. Decent source of carbs. It's not just white bread. It's sourdough bread. It's easier to digest. That's another reason why I picked it because it's very easy to digest. Or easier to digest than regular bread. And the tuna, I like tuna. I enjoy it. Mayo, love mayo, dude. Top 2 condiment of all time, and it's not number 2. Don't refute me on it. Don't at me. It goes mayo, then ketchup. I don't need anything else. Literally give me a plate of ground beef, mayo, ketchup. It's gone in 2 minutes. Call me weird. I don't care. Um, and I'm gonna eat a banana with it. Banana is very good carbs, potassium after I've worked out. Worked out and sweat, got it worked up a sweat, and then an orange. I like oranges because they have vitamin C, and I have to burp. That was the wimpiest burp of all time. A lot of vitamin C, and they taste good. So that was a better burp. Sorry, I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. That's kind of gross, but such is life. I have a lot more water to drink. My phone moved again. It's gonna fall. Hold on. I gotta try and fix that. So yeah, that's the plan. Um, Tomorrow will be a pull day. Don't even know what I was gonna try and say. A pull day. I don't. I'll do my cardio after I work out. I don't think I'll go and do some fasted cardio or anything. Get some walk for an hour, then come back and eat. I might. Depends on how I feel. Um, I'll probably be doing some coursework if I had to guess. So there's that. Do I need gas? No, I don't need gas. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out, just rest up. I the my pump was like, or I was so fatigued when I was walking on the treadmill that it was one of those workouts where the only way I was going to be able to get like relief off my chest to my shoulders was to cross them like this. It was funny. Um, so yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Um, it's funny. I kind of ran out of things to say when I was about 5 minutes out of my house, or 5 minutes out from the gym, and it's about 5 minutes out again, and I don't have anything to say. So yeah, it should be the same day that I post this. Um, yeah, see you.